Shalom, I'm Tim McNinch. Here are my top 5 reasons that you should learn Hebrew in seminary, even if it's not required of you. Number 1, you'll understand the Bible less. That's right, learning Hebrew will help you understand less of the Bible. Maybe I should say that it will help you realize that you know less than you thought you did. The truth is that whenever we read the Bible, we venture into cross-cultural experience. But this reality is obscured when we read the Bible in English. So approaching the text in Hebrew, or Greek for the New Testament, helps reinforce the fact of the Bible's cultural distance from us. And it reminds us that if we really want to understand these scriptures, it will take serious cross-cultural work to do so. On the flip side, learning Hebrew will help you understand the Bible more. To use an analogy, you don't need to know how an internal combustion engine works or be a professional mechanic to drive a car. But knowing how to change a tire, how to check your oil, how to add coolant, etc., makes you a more responsible and confident driver. With the Bible, you can drive around fine with translations, but learning Hebrew helps you get under the hood of the text to see what actually makes it go, and it makes you a more responsible and confident interpreter. Speaking of which, if you learn Hebrew, you'll become an expert interpreter for your congregation or community. This is especially important for pastors and ministry leaders. Your communities look to you as trained theologians to have the goods on biblical interpretation. Now, you don't have to become a professional linguist, but in your pastoral role, you at least need to be equipped to evaluate different translations of the text and distinguish good ones from bad ones. To go back to the car analogy, I wouldn't ask for car advice from someone who's never popped the hood of their own car. So in that sense, I think that learning biblical languages is an essential professional skill for your leadership toolkit. If you learn Hebrew, you'll be able to make better use of linguistic tools, like dictionaries and commentaries. Now, very few MDiv students become language experts, but with Hebrew, you'll be able to follow along with your commentaries and maybe even disagree with them sometimes. After all, not all commentaries are created equal. With Hebrew, your interactions with commentaries will become more like actual conversation with genuine back and forth. With translations, you'll be able to discern what the differences are and make choices about which is best. You'll be able to use Bible software and dictionaries to check your own interpretations and make sure you're not straying too far from the sense of the original text.
לבסוף, עברית היא לשון יפה לקרוא ולדבר. לימוד עברית ערך עצמותי. Your future self will never say, "Dang, I wish I hadn't learned Hebrew, what a waste." So give Hebrew a chance. You won't regret it. בהצלחה בלימודי עברית שלכם.